Hey, I'm just coming back because I left early this morning. I left a video on YouTube explaining my frustration about this crypto uh, stock that I actually paid like $7 for a 7 day try, and I got thrown off the website. And I complained about it a little bit. Well, I'm here to let you guys know that I actually got my $7 back. There was somebody that answered me right away. Joe, if you're watching, thank you. And very kind and gentle and understanding. And so it looks to me that the problem wasn't the crypto, it was my cell phone. So I have to get a new cell phone, which I already ordered one. It should be here on Saturday. Um, you know, you have to take responsibility for your actions. And in every situation that happens that is not right, it's you got to take responsibility for that. You can't sit up here and say, "Oh, life isn't fair." Well, you know what? Don't boo-hoo about it. It's just not, and it's okay. You just got to look at your situation, look at your game board, and sit there and think, okay, what move do I need to make? Okay, I tried that. That didn't work. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. And I normally think this stuff. I don't really say it, but since I'm making a video and I already posted a video, and I'm just doing this so you guys could see how I manifest my new future. My mind is set. I get up, I make videos, I'm constantly taking notes, I'm watching constant YouTube, hours and hours of YouTubes and listening to other people and their ideas. Some of them I like and some of them I don't, but I'm not I'm not doubting them. They are actually doing something about it. So which is a good thing. Everybody has a talent. Everybody has something special. It's up to you to find it. And in order to find it, you got to try different things. So okay, so crypto and Bitcoin is just not for me. Okay? Obviously that door was closed for a reason and I'm going to leave it closed and I'm just going to keep it moving. It might be something with this video, it might be something with Shopify, it might be something else that I just didn't even take notes on yet. I did start putting things in categories. I'm willing to put the time in and I'm willing to work and I'm willing to make that risky change. I don't never use the word try. I mean, like for instance, yeah, I always go back to Star Wars because you guys already know if you're watching my videos, you guys know I love Star Wars. But on The Empire Strikes Back, Yoda said, "No, try, no try. It's either do or do not, or something like that." I might be quoting him wrong, but it's Yoda, and he was just a puppet. So it was whoever wrote that. Well, like George Lucas is a little freaking genius, and I look up to him because he had it hard making Star Wars. I mean, the things that he had to go through, and he almost had a heart attack doing it at a young age. I'm sorry. I think I would have quit. He is a fighter. And I look up to that inner strength. That is some serious brain power. And I look up to him for that. And I say to myself, if George Lucas could do it on his own time and own money with every doubt that went his way and every obstacle that they try to stop him from doing it, he still did it. He almost killed himself. It was hard as hell. He never got any sleep. He did it. And he knew he was not going to quit. This is something he dreamt up and believed in. I just haven't found my niche, I guess. I guess that's the best way to see it. But once I do, and I'm going to try everything that I could possibly try, I'm really going to find that niche. And once I find that niche where I'm like, okay, this is it. This is where I'm going. No matter what obstacle comes my way, I'm just going to keep on pushing and keep on pushing. And yeah, there's obstacles now, but it's nothing. And I always say my obstacles are nothing like George Lucas. George Lucas is, like I said, you just got to do your research on him. Ugh, an amazing person. There's a lot of intelligent people. There's a lot of people that I've listened to over the years. There's a lot of people that helped me throughout the years. They don't even know I am their apprentice. I just pick these people because it's saying to my soul. They sing to my soul. And I'll be able to break it down to you once I prove to you that this law of attraction actually works. And right now, I am sitting here visualizing, thinking, saying to myself, okay, what's my next move? What's my next battle plan? How do I get to from here to there, from point A to point Z in record speed? Because I've already done a lot of research. And like I said, I don't know everything, and I'm still learning myself, and I'm always going to learn because I'm always going to be at a high willingness to learn and high willingness to change, no matter what. It's just frustrating. That's all. But I'm not going to quit because I'm not a quitter. I've never been a quitter. I've been a fighter all my life. And like I said, there's a huge story to that, but that's so what. I can't sit back and dwell on that because once I do, I like to live there. And it's because my receptors are programmed there. And once I go there, it's releasing some type of energy or some kind of chemical that I'm addicted to, where it's making me stay in those negative thoughts. And once I've learned this, I'm like, oh, I got to create a whole new thought process, or I have to create a whole new way of thinking. And like I said, there's times I'll sit there and boohoo cry, but I've got to snap out of it. And it's still difficult for me to do. And I'm going to just keep on trying and crying. So like I guess I'm just obsessed on trying to change me. And I am 50. And I have been studying this for a while, but I'm just now putting it into play. I have never really tried to put it into play. I did a little here and a little there. And, of course, I fell on my face, but I got back up. And I'm doing it again. And I'm going to keep on doing it. But this time I said, I'm just going to videotape it. Not videotape it, but, video, put it on video and put it on YouTube. And just keep on doing videos as I go. And so you guys could see my actual steps that I'm taking to move forward. And right now I'm just chilling. I'm relaxing. My daughter's at a daycare where it's like a day camp where she could play with her other friends. I'm letting her stay for 3 hours, and that's about it. It's just the neighborhood that I live in is just not safe. So therefore she can't play outside. And that's one of the things, that's the main thing that's making me push myself, is because I got a little girl that needs to have a rich, enjoyable memories. And right now I just feel like I'm failing her in that category because of where we live. But unfortunately, this is at this time, this is what I could afford. However, I'm going to change that. And you guys are going to watch me change that because I am so adamant and so determined on changing my life and for the better. Then if I live on this earth for another 2 to 3 years, I want to be climbing up that ladder. I want to live a happy, crazy life. And I kind of want it now. But I know it takes work and I know it takes time. Everything takes time. You can't go to the gym and say, okay, I'm going to be muscle mania and lose 20 pounds in a week. I mean, if you're on serious drugs or something, maybe that could be possible. But no, everything takes time. Everything. You could read a person. You could figure out a person through time. But you have to be wise. Keep your mouth shut and pay attention to all of what they do. Learn personality traits. I'm not saying all of them. There's a lot of them. But the main ones. The haters, the envious, the wolf in sheep clothing that pretend to be your friend, but in all reality, they're out to sabotage you. I fell on my face a trillion times. People that constantly, like, I can't sit up here and blame everybody, blah, blah, and I'm perfect, because I'm not. Oh my gosh, I needed a lot of work. I was sensitive. Me dwelling in my past, I brought that out to the forefront and made everybody responsible of filling my happy cup. When I learned that happiness is within inside you, and you have to find. Sometimes you need a friend to help you find it. But those are hard to find. They're not impossible. They're hard to find. I have one. She's been with me through thick and thin for 18 years. And no matter what I've done or pulled away or shut down or all the hurt that I've allowed to carry me throughout these years and stop me from doing what I needed to do for myself, and I allowed that. Nobody else did. It was me. She's still by my side. So, like, I don't know what's going to happen with this. This is probably not going to go anywhere, but at least my kids will have these videos so they could see mom go through what she was going through. It's hard for me to write things down because, like, my thoughts, every time I think about what happened to me, I get angry. So I guess I'm not ready to go there yet, but eventually I will be, because every time I go into those emotions, there's that feeling that's attached to those emotions. That's what I need to stop. I need to recognize it, and it's like, hey, we don't need to feel like that anymore. What did Eleanor Roosevelt say? She said, no one can make you feel inferior without your permission. And that's including yourself. She didn't say that, but that's including yourself. You know, you go out and shit happens. Don't point fingers. Everybody's responsible. Everybody. The lady that spilled the coffee on her lap from McDonald's and sued McDonald's for $1 million. Now, I'm not a McDonald's fan. However, the only reason why that cup spilled on her is because she was being careless. She might have held the cup between her legs. Something happened, but she didn't take responsibility for her actions. I'm sorry that you were hurt. It was devastating. Yes, the coffee was a little too hot, but you ordered hot coffee. And if you put it between your legs and you were in the car and somebody put the brakes on and it spilled on you, that's your fault. You should have checked the cup. You should have checked the lid. That's your fault. And I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm not out here to hurt your feelings. I'm just saying this is the type of person I am. I've got to take responsibility for my actions. I try very hard to keep my cool under pressure. I lose it at times. I lose it. I had a dear girlfriend that I thought she was my friend. Her daughter was going through something. And she called me at 1 o'clock in the morning over a video that I posted on my Facebook. It was her ex. Well, no, soon to be ex, because he happened to get another girl pregnant, and I've known them for 13 years. I love this girl. This girl's intelligent and smart, I thought, until she started boo-hooing about this baby is going to be a rude reminder of my whole life. Every time I look at this, what did she say? Every time I look at this new baby, it's going to be a rude reminder of how he cheated on me. First of all, he's been cheating on you. Second of all, and you've been sweeping it under the rug until finally he got tired of sweeping stuff on the rug and came out with it because he got another girl. And this is probably not the first time he got a girl pregnant. Don't sit up there and say you knew. But the thing is, when she said, it's going to be a rude reminder of every time I look at this baby, it's going to be a rude reminder of how this happened to me. It should have been my baby. My thing is, in my head, first of all, it doesn't need to be a rude reminder. This is where you need to stop and get rid of him. This is the argument we got, and we were like fighting and screaming at each other. And my girlfriend, obviously, that's her daughter. And broke my heart because I loved her daughter, but my girlfriend never called me, never said anything, just had an attitude. Talk crap about me. Everything came back to me. Then I was like, I'm not blaming the daughter. I'm not blaming her. I was wrong. That night, I was just posting videos. I didn't think of it. No one's on my Facebook. She's not even on my Facebook, but apparently, like, either her sister or mom allowed her to get on their Facebook and watch the video, which is no big deal to me because I didn't do it on purpose to hurt her. But the simple fact is that I did. And I take full responsibility for my actions. And, I'm sorry. But at the same time, God opens doors and God closes doors. And maybe this door needed to be closed. Because if it was me and my daughter called her at 1 o'clock in the morning, huffing and puffing down her throat, and she got in an argument with my daughter, I'm a type of person, I step back because my love is my love. And I'm always going to love her. She's been there for me more than I've ever imagined. But at the same time, it wasn't like she was there for me. It was always a toleration. And when I brought it to her attention, it's like, well, I always feel like you're tolerating me and this is not right. And she was always telling me, oh, you're just being crazy. I've learned that she has a narcissistic personality. And I've attracted that. Maybe I have a narcissistic personality, which I had to learn a personality traits. And there's some things that I had to change. Because like attracts like. So I'm attracting all of these people in my life that I'm like, so where did I go wrong? You know what I'm saying? So basically, this is a 15 minute video. I just wanted to let you know that I am not perfect. I make mistakes. I fall on my face. I meet people. I hate that I lost one of my friends, but I've already knew that it was more of a toleration than a friendship, and I've known that for years, and I just let it be a toleration because I felt I needed them. And now that I'm alone and I have just one friend standing by my side, that's really all I need right now. I'm afraid of meeting other people in the future because I've been hurt so many times that I need to figure out how come. And I've been hurt not because of them, it's me, because of me. I take full responsibility for that. So, anyways, like I said, I'm just trying to put out these videos so you guys could see me go from point A to point Z in real life. Once I start rolling in the money like they are, because I want a helicopter too. I want a beach house too. Maybe, because in all reality, it's going to take time for me to get there. It might happen overnight. Who knows? I believe in God and I believe in miracles. However, I'm not in control. God is. That's my belief. I'm not trying to shove God down anyone's throat, but I believe higher spirit, Allah, God, Buddha, Jesus, whatever. I believe. And sometimes seeing is not believing. Believing is seeing. That's